Project Anonymous.
And today we're going to make custom embroidered shirts using our new embroidery machine.
So stick around to see how we did it.
So I'll be using Inkscape to turn our design into an SVG. And right now I'm just setting up the document to be the right size, matching our hoop. Importing our design, which is our Project Anonymous logo, and trying to get it to be around the size that I want it to be. And I'm just using the measurements there to get it about 2 inches or so wide. And just tracing it out with the Bezier tool. And it's going to be a little more simplistic looking than this actual design because it's going to be so small and embroidered. I don't think we need that much detail, so pretty simple. We got the outline filled in, went ahead and hid the background and colored it in. And we'll be getting rid of the black outline there, we don't need that. Went ahead and encircled it, wasn't sure if we should do that, but I used the circle to wrap the text around it, and then we ended up getting rid of the circle, but circle helps in wrapping the text around it to look really nice. We'll be using the extension in Inkscape called Inkstitch. Just setting up the parameters here, and you can kind of see how it's going to sew out. Looks pretty good. And then we're going to export it as an embroidery file. And then we can just transfer that file over to our sewing machine using a USB stick. So we have the shirts that we want to embroider. And when we're embroidering on, obviously, the front of the shirt, we want to make sure we have it lined up straight so it's not crooked and wonky.
So we marked it with tape where we want to put the design.
So now we got to get this thing on the hoop. And what we're going to do is we're going to have some cotton batting or backing, and then we're going to have a layer of tearaway stabilizer, and then we're going to have our shirt layer on top. But we can't just lay it on top like this or we'll sew the back to the front, and that's not good, right? Okay, so we have to somehow get this set up. So we have some basting adhesive, and this is basically a temporary glue that we can put on here so it doesn't move.
That you don't sew on the other side.
We saw we put the other side on top, away from it. So that's now the inside of the shirt.
Do you have any tips?
Tips? Take your time, do over it as necessary, and then make sure your hoop, I'm going to go ahead and flip this around. So You can see how I lined up the tape. So my marking with my tape, which is my vertical straight line, kind of matches on both sides of my hoop. And it's okay that it's a little bit off-centered this way because I can move the needle over so it's right on that point, and then I can take the tape off, and then we can start the embroidery process. All right, so now we're going to put our hoop on our embroidery machine, and we again want to make sure that we're not going to sew through our shirt. So we're going to move that out of the way. And we just have to make sure the shirt does not go underneath it. I think we're good.
What if you accidentally sewed both sides? What would you do?
Probably throw away the shirt. Okay, so we saved our file for our embroidery onto this thumb drive. And we're just going to use the sewing machine's menu to pick it up. And
there's a lot of
4x4
words on this already.
Yep. Okay, there's our design. And let's go ahead and move this around so it's in the right spot. Okay, so our first color is going to be our blue. You want to grab me our blue? There it goes. All right, so it's all done. Now we can take it off the hoop and cut off the excess backing. Looks pretty good, huh? What do you think?
It looks really, really cool.
Yeah. That was neat, huh? Cut off this jump stitch.
Does it like make all the other stuff less sturdy when you do that? Like it might fall apart?
Nope.
Okay, that's good.
And so I'm just going to trim up backside here. That's good enough for now. Then we can just pull this up. And this part should just tear away. See that?
Is that why it's called tearaway?
Yes. And then you can use the scissors and make sure we don't cut through the shirt. That would be bad. I'm just getting close. I don't have to be perfect here because no one's going to see this side. Now we turn it right side in. We'll see our finished product.
Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like this video if you liked it.
Or just like it anyway.
Subscribe if you enjoy our content.
Or just subscribe.
And turn on those notifications to be reminded every single time we post a video. Stay crafty.
And be happy.
Bye!